Hello, I thought I would get started on my next project, and that is going to be, trying to get you guys straighter, that is going to be a Hansel and Gretel little golden book journal. And I really like Halloween stuff, but I know a lot of people don't, and so I thought Hansel and Gretel is not Halloween, right? But it's kind of it's foresty, kind of, well, it's the Grimm, what is it called? The Brothers Grimm. So it's kind of spooky feeling. So I felt like it was appropriate for this time of year. The colors, I was thinking, what am I going to find and everything. On Etsy, there was surprisingly very little Hansel and Gretel digital options. So, but the colors, I was going for like these kind of colors, but in a moody kind of a way, if that makes sense. So I found this at Joann Fabric. It says $16.99, but all of the paper pads were on sale for 60% off. This was a few days ago. So I don't know if they still are or not. But you guys, I love these papers, so I thought I would show them to you really quick. I just realized, excuse me, that there are, little fussy cuts here too, so that's cool. Oh, and they're double-sided, so if I want to use the paper, because sometimes, like that, I don't know that I would necessarily use that, but I might want to use, the paper on the other side. So there's 2 pages of that. Look at that. I mean, I feel like it's kind of perfect, right? So pretty. So the back side is that. I'll go ahead and do double so you'll see the back side and then the front side of the next one. There's 2 pages of each, so front and back. Front and back. So totally not Halloween at all, but I like the darkness of it. Again, when we pull the book in, I feel like it totally goes. I'm not real fond of the foiled stuff. Ooh, I like that though. I always get really nervous starting a new journal and thinking about all of the decisions that I have to make. You guys, I put a lot of thought into them, and so it does kind of stress me out a little bit. Isn't that silly? It shouldn't, but it does. Yeah, so I really, really like this paper pack, especially for this book. And then there we go. So there is that. And then I went on, so yeah, I was looking for things like sweets, because that wicked lady in the gingerbread house tries to fatten the kids up, right? And I was looking for sweets and stuff like that. And I even had a hard time finding what I thought would go, because I didn't want just anything. It had to go. And but I did find some things. I did want to find some gingerbread, but most everything I found was Christmas. And so, that wasn't going to work. So here is what I did find. This is an amazing little kit here of fussy cuts. There's 16 pages, you guys. I'm going to get a little closer since we're not dealing with the 12 by 12 pages. 16 pages in this. And it wasn't very much. I don't remember how much it was. I purchased 3 kits yesterday of basically fussy cuts, and then a couple of journaling cards I'll show you. And I spent $4-ish. I don't know if they were on sale and they're not on sale now. I have no idea, but I will put them in my description box so you guys can check them out. But I absolutely love this one. There is so much. Just kind of go through them real quick so you can see them. 16 pages, you guys. I mean, that's crazy. I don't know how many are the same. So, okay, here and here, it's the same thing. Did I print this one twice? Oh, no, I did. What did I miss? Uh-oh. Well, I've got enough. Doesn't it have, like, it's going to totally fit the Brothers Grimm vibe of Hansel and Gretel, right? And in the forest, I think. But then I also thought, okay, so I will do a couple of happier little ones as well, because these are kind of dark and moody. So I have the next set that you'll see here in a second is, it's a little brighter. And, you know, I might not end up using any of them, but if I have time to do a second fall themed something or other, then I can use them in that. And that is these. They probably go back and forth as far as, so this was a different Etsy seller. And then I change things to kind of fit my page, and you know, I don't like it when they have 6 images on a page and then so much white space. So you'll see where I either like shrunk them or made them bigger in order to put 2 to a page or whatever the case may be. So what you're seeing, except for this kit here, that is exactly as it comes. But for this kit, I kind of altered a little bit. Like this, I put 2 to a page. It doesn't come like that. Or maybe this one did, but just check them out. Just know that I've altered these a little bit, but the images are the same. So like they don't come with these labels, but there was so much white space that I found one of my labels documents and I kind of copied and pasted, so there wasn't so much white space. I could have put more in, but I was kind of getting tired of it. Again, this did not come with labels, but it came with a lot of white space. And I'm pretty sure I even blew this one up. But they're really cute little images that I think we'll see. I'm gonna cut them out and see if I end up using them. So now this is totally different than the way it came. So this is a page of just some sweets. And what comes in the kit is, it's a full page, and it's a you know, thing of cake on either side, you know. So none of this stuff. I added this because it's just all white space. So it was like a full journal page. It wasn't a journaling card or anything like that. It's like this here. A full journaling page, but in this direction. So I shrunk it down because I'm going to use them as journaling cards. So it comes with this page, and this page. And then the other ones like this, I don't remember exactly which ones went together, but you know, that would have been a page. And that would have been a page. I feel like that printed on a different paper. I must have had different paper in there. Anyway, so this will be the sweets that I add that, you know, the mean old lady in the gingerbread house was trying to fatten them up with. And I think that they go with my papers. They're not, you know, they're not off theme, if you get what I'm saying. So, and see, I think too much. I think too much about things. I could have just used candy, but I thought, are they going to have modern day candy in the woods and Hansel and Gretel? No. So this is a modern day, you know, dish and fork, but it's the best I could do. Anyway, so I am going to pause this And then I think I'm going to cut some of this stuff out and we'll make some journaling cards together. Okay, so I have cut out all of the cake images and they have sort of an uneven edge. They were outlined in something that was even. I decided to go with the uneven edge, and then I have torn it a little bit, and I should be more like tear it more thoroughly, but it makes me really nervous. So I'm not going to. But after a little while of, you know, doing some of them, maybe I would be more comfortable, but I'm not sure. So I'm trying to make it look like, I don't know, like they're almost recipe cards for the lady who's making, the mean old lady. I don't know if this particular book calls her a witch or not. But anyway, the lady, the mean old hag that lives in the gingerbread house, I think she's pulling out her recipe cards to make delicious things to fatten up those kids. And this is what they look like because she's tried so many times, they're worn. And I had just printed this on copy paper. So now I'm putting them on some, it's a very thin cardstock because I don't want to, you know, bulk up the journal too much with a bunch of really, really heavy journaling cards. And that is something I tend to do. So I thought maybe I would do some a little bit thinner, and I actually wanted that torn like that. So here I put in a couple of folds and inked the folds. We'll do some together. 1, 2, I'm not sure how many. So I have some, I don't even know what it is, some stuff. I coffee dyed it just a little bit ago. I don't know what this is, but I think I got it in like the Halloween section quite some time ago at a store. I don't remember which one or when. So, okay. I'm going to attach this down with some art glitter glue, hoping that it dries fairly quickly. I'm just going to put a little bit on there. And maybe I will try and stick it down with this. And then we're going to glue stuff over the top of it. So this isn't cheesecloth because there's little threads that totally pull out. Okay, so I have this little label that I've torn and inked. And then I have this one also that I thought we would put down. And that will help hold this down. So we'll go ahead. I'm going to use a little bit more of the art glitter glue to get through the fibers there. I don't know where I want it. That's probably fine. And then this label, I scrunched it up a little bit and kind of inked on the top. And then I don't have very many spooky type stickers, but I have a spider here out of one of those sticker books you can buy on Amazon. I can't think of what they're called, but I'll show you here in just a second. And I thought I would just stick that on top because, you know, at first that gingerbread house looks awfully enticing to those kids, but the closer they look, the worse it is. So yeah, so there's a journaling card for a tasty, tasty treat to fatten up those children. I'm going to put a little bit of glue down here. just got a text from my neighbor, and she's so adventurous and I'm not. I feel really bad. She wants to go kayaking. I've never done it before, so, you know. Okay, so there's one. Okay, so let's do one. I did this one. I did a lot of the prep on my own just because I didn't know kind of like what I was doing. Oh, this is the sticker book that has some stuff that I might be able to use, but I'm trying not to be Halloweeny, but there might be some things I can use in there. I'm not sure. But right now, I'm going to put that out of the way. We're going to put that there and choose another one. I'll look around here. Okay, so let's do this one here. So if you can tell, the edges are not quite even. So I'm going to take and just tear, because, you know, there's a little tear that's there. I'm going to go ahead and tear. I might tear a chunk out. Is that terrible, you guys? Haha, terrible. It's terrible. So I could even just leave that piece that's gone, and then we'll ink it. And then I'm going to take another piece here. And it is kind of hard to roll these. I mean, maybe there's a tool that does it. And then we'll have to ink it and then, you know, glue it in place. Okay, we'll do another tear here. And on some of the tears, we can just, I'll put the torn side showing and I'll ink it. And then maybe just take a piece more off. Or maybe I'll do the same thing as, I don't know. I don't know. Sam, this is very not up my alley. So not something I've done that I can recall doing anyway. So that doesn't even really show up. So I have to kind of let's see. Put a kink in it somehow. Like if you kink it, then it'll lay differently, right? That's the idea. Okay. And then just do some inking around the edges. And we'll ink these. I don't know if I said, but when I was showing you the pieces of, you know, this part, the digital that was from this one, all of the labels, everything that was anything other than cake was stuff I added just to fill in space. So none of that comes with it. And then, so this is, you know, she's putting stuff that she shouldn't be putting into her cakes. It's special little potions. Okay. Yes. So then we need this again. Okay. And then here's my, this is the only tear ruler I really have. I mean, I've got a couple of others that are like wavy, but this is the only one that does this sort of a look. And then I'm pulling it towards me and it's leaving that, you know, raised torn edge, which is what I want. So then I'm just gonna see kind of where, and I can see through it. I'll go right around here-ish. And then down at the bottom. I don't do tearing very often. Okay, so there's that and that. Let's go ahead and ink around this, and I'm taking it pretty far in so that my paper is not bright. So folds, you could put some folds in and ink the folds. Maybe we'll do one down here. Okay, let's go ahead and glue this down. So the glue in this little tube is Aleene's Quick Dry, not Fast One, but the Quick Dry Techie glue. And then the other one is the Art Glitter glue. I have quite a few of these to do, but I just figured I'd show you a couple. I'm thinking this is not a sewing one. I might sew on some of the pages, but I don't feel like zigzag and all that kind of stuff. Maybe like going all the way around would be good. I could do that. That might be a good look for it. And then these, you can glue these down or you can leave them, but I don't want them to tear off. So I was gonna put my little tip on and I don't know how to do it. I'm telling you what, sometimes I don't know how I get through a day. Maybe it came with a different nozzle that I don't still have. I don't know. Okay, so there's that. And then let's get another piece of this. Of course, you don't have to use this. I've got pieces of this. I can't think of the word that I could tear up and put underneath also. It doesn't have to have anything under it. I just thought I'd put something under it. And just, you know, randomly cut it. Nothing in particular. This, I don't like the edge though, where it's like all bunched up. So I might cut that off. Okay, so we have label, notice. I might cut notice off. No, I'll leave notice like that. I'm going to see what I want to do before I do it. That's good. That's fine, right? It's fine. Okay, so let's get the little fibers down, whatever that stuff's called. Whoa, too much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so I'm not going to push that down. I'm going to put this down first, and then we'll push it once I've got it all done. Wow, it's coming out like crazy, you guys. Okay, so right around here-ish. I have a paper towel somewhere. Here it is. So that is way too much glue that got on there. I just filled my bottle, so, you know, that's the problem. I probably should have done a little tearing on these. I didn't think about that. And then this, so special little potion. Okay, so that'll be good. I'll put a little bit down here. And that's fine. Okay, so there's that one. The back, so I'll just do just these two with you, and then I think I'll sit and put the rest of them together on my own. Same idea, so, and then I'll show you how they all look when I get finished with them, if that sounds good. And then I'm just going to use this and kind of get the center of it. Okay, there we go. The glue marks showed up on there. That's okay though. All right, so we'll put that one aside, and I will work on the rest of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness, 9. There's a bunch. 8, 9, I'm not sure. Anyway, I will show them to you when they're all complete. All right, you guys, I have them all finished. So these were the first 2 that we did, and I decided to switch out the colors, just, you know, for some fun. So I did these 2. I think we did all together. Is that actually the next day? So it took me a while, quite a while actually, to finish them. So then I did a couple of blues. This one looks kind of green. I think it's after having inked it. I did different little things. So this was like a white doily that I added to the bottom. Then there's some purples, and I did just the same stuff again there. And then some brown doily on those, pink background. You know what I was going to do? I have, and then these ones are green. You know, I bought, and I had forgotten about it, I bought a stencil that I don't think I've even used yet. Let me open it real quick. Try not to make too much noise with it. So it's this one. Sorry. I thought it would be fun to add, I turned it over thinking I was turning these over, to add some splatters, like, you know, I need to read the story again to see what the story calls her, but the, you know, evil lady who's trying to get those kids, you know, it looks like she's giving them something good to fatten them up, but there's also something in it that's not so good. And I thought it'd be cute to put a little bit of that on the back. So I'm going to go through and do that. Kind of missed there, but anyway, so I'm going to go through and do that on these as well. All right, you guys, so there's a start to the Hansel and Gretel Little Golden Book Journal. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.